On Saturday, November 10th, Toro Park in Salinas, California was the site of the 2012 Central Coast Section Cross Country Championships. 10 races would determine both the individual and team champions for the boys and girls in 5 divisions. The first race of the day, the Boys Division III Championship, got things off to a great start as it came right down to the wire. Sobrato's Ryan Corvise edged Saratoga's Stephen Sum by 5 seconds to take home the individual title. Sobrato would finish 5th in the team competition while Saratoga took 4th. The Division III Boys Team Championship went to St. Ignatius, led by senior runners Kieran Murphy and Patrick Cummins. St. Ignatius finished just ahead of Aptos in the team competition. The teams from St. Ignatius, Aptos, and Sacred Heart Cathedral all qualified for the state meet. Grant Murphy of Mills, Daniel Shirov of Prospect, and Michael Ward of Terra Nova joined Corvise and Sum as state meet individual qualifiers. The Division III Girls Championship was another close one as the top 3 runners finished within 9 seconds of one another. Kendall Hacker of St. Ignatius topped a great field to win the Division III Girls crown, finishing just ahead of Burlingame's Catherine Loudon and Yelisa Abundis of Aptos. Maddie Peoples, also from Aptos, finished 4th, helping Aptos take home the team championship. St. Ignatius and Sacred Heart Cathedral finished 2nd and 3rd in the team competition, joining Aptos as qualifiers for the state meet. Jamie Bout from Christopher, Ashley Lara from Valley Christian, Prospects Ellie Lemko and Kate Ratliff from Santa Cruz joined Loudon as state meet individual qualifiers. In the Boys Division IV race, Half Moon Bay's Logan Marshall's finishing time of 16:05 was 10 seconds ahead of the pack. In the battle for second place, Pacific Grove's Timmy Matthews, Stephen Glassmoyer from Sacred Heart Prep, and Harker's Corey Gonzalez finished in that order within 3 seconds of one another. All 4 qualified for the state meet. Seaside ran away with the team crown and Half Moon Bay finished second. In the battle for the 3rd and final state qualifying position, Scotts Valley won the tiebreaker over Pacific Grove to secure the last boys team bid for the Division IV state meet. Daniel Hill of Sacred Heart Prep and Jacob Hicks of San Lorenzo Valley grabbed the last 2 individual state meet qualifying spots. On the girls' side in Division IV, Vanessa Fraser from Scotts Valley came from behind to win the race by a comfortable margin. Her time of 17 minutes and 42 seconds was almost a minute ahead of the rest of the pack. 2 juniors from San Lorenzo Valley, Claire McMillan and Anna Maxwell, finished 2nd and 3rd respectively to lead San Lorenzo Valley to the team title. They finished 1st in the team competition, ahead of Scotts Valley, Half Moon Bay, and Greenfield, who all qualified for state meet team bids. The rest of the individual qualifiers included Menlo's Zoe Enright and Lizzie Lacey, Sokel's Kayla Gibson, Maddie McKenzie from Carmel, and Jillian Belton of Sacred Heart Prep. As the afternoon began, the Division V boys race heated things up on the Toro Park course. The 5th race of the day provided the closest finish of the day, as just 2 seconds separated our winner from 2nd place. A great effort from York's Kobe Lee was bested by the slimmest of margins by the Division V individual champion, Diego Leon of Anzar. Leon finished the course in 16 minutes 20 seconds, while Lee came in at 16:22. Brian Cava and Colin Ching led the way for Crystal Springs, who edged Priory for the team championship. 3rd place finisher York joined Crystal Springs and Priory as state meet qualifiers. Pacific Collegiate sophomores Luke Bouchard and Alex Condotti both finished in 17:30 to qualify for the state meet as individuals. The final individual qualifying spot went to Christian Rosales of Eastside Prep. Next up was the girls' Division V race, where Santa Catalina, Crystal Springs, and Castilleja finished 1, 2, 3 in the team competition, and runners from those schools finished 1, 2, 3 on the individual side. Santa Catalina's Lindsay Tardieu finished the course in 19 minutes 37 seconds, which was good enough to take home the top spot. Jenny Shearer from Crystal Springs, who finished in 1943, and Fiona Maloney McCry from Castilleja, who finished in 1944, rounded out the top 3. The 4th and 5th spots belong to Notre Dame Salinas juniors Jackie Tarsitano and Alex Lathos, who qualified for the state meet, where they'll join the teams from Santa Catalina, Crystal Springs, and Castilleja. Morgan Green from Pacific Collegiate was the other individual qualifier from Division 5. The Division I boys race provided the fastest time of the day as Johannes Estefanos of Milpitas ran the Toro Park course in 15 minutes and 12 seconds, faster than any of the other 1,000 competitors in the 10 championship races. The next closest runner was Andrew Hill's Miguel Vasquez, who ran a 15:27, tied for the third best time overall on the day. Both runners were individual qualifiers for the state meet. In a close battle for the team title, Carlmont edged Bellarmine 39-55 to claim the top spot. Out of the 127 total runners in the boys Division I race, the top 16 was dominated by runners from those two schools, as 10 runners from Carlmont and Bellarmine finished among the top 16. Both teams qualified for the state meet. San Benito's Stephen Velarde, Menlo Atherton's George Byer, and Chris Swanson of Fremont rounded out the individual qualifiers for state. In the Division I girls race, senior Vanessa Estrada of San Benito ran away from the competition for the most dominating victory of the day. Her time of 17:54 was 56 seconds faster than the next best time, 18:50, turned in by Homestead sophomore Hannah Allen. Palo Alto's Katie Fogg and Cynthia Camacho of Salinas turned in times of 18:57 in a dead heat for third place. All four qualified for the state meet, along with Gunn's Jillian Meeks, Fremont's Jacqueline Escalera, and Amy Quinones of San Benito. For the team championship, Salinas' 93 was just enough to defeat Homestead for the title. Homestead's 101 was 5 points better than Palo Alto, who narrowly missed a team bid to the state meet. The teams from both Salinas and Homestead earned Division I state meet berths. The boys' Division II race followed, and the team competition was quite the battle. Los Altos led the way with a convincing team victory, but the real battle was for the final two team state bids. 3 teams tied for second place with a 91, but only 2 of the 3 could earn a trip to state. So after the tiebreakers were sorted out, Leland was left out of a team qualifying spot. Instead, Aragon and St. Francis grabbed the final 2 bids to join the team champion Los Altos. Although they did not earn a team bid, Leland did provide the Division II individual champion. Leland senior Richard Ho, with the second fastest time of the day, 15 minutes and 21 seconds, was almost a half a minute faster than second place en route to the championship. Ho's teammate Jacob Cavillo was among the individual qualifiers for state. State meet qualifiers Eduardo Garibay of Yerba Buena, Joseph Barriatua of Serra, and Lynbrook freshman Justin Robison joined the 2 qualifiers from Leland. In the final race of the day, the Division II Girls Championship, senior Danielle Katz of Los Gatos edged freshman Lauren Jacob of Los Altos by 3 seconds to claim the individual crown. Mountain View's Maya Weigel finished 1 second ahead of Westmore's Kylie Gu for third place. All 4 qualified for the state meet. Archbishop Mitty was head and shoulders above the competition for the team championship. With 5 runners in the top 25, Mitty cruised to a 36-point victory. Mountain View was a clear second-place finisher, and Los Altos topped presentation for the final team state qualifying spot. Presentation's Hannah Wood, Leland's Alyssa Johnson, and Willow Glen's Lauren Schlee picked up the final individual state qualifying spots for the Division II girls. So over the course of the day at Toro Park, the Central Coast section crowned 10 individual champions and 10 team champions and had 247 runners qualify for the state meet. Congratulations on a great day of racing to all 1,000 runners in the 2012 Central Coast Section Cross Country Championships.